Hi everybody, welcome to Unapologetic Radio, where I share my thoughts and opinions on things that is happening. Please remember that. If you do not like my show, please move on. If you like my show, hit that like button and subscribe so that you will receive the notifications of any new shows. If you like my show and want to support or buy me some chocolate, my Cash App is in the description. So this celebrity world is a hot mess, and I think I'm going to call my celebrity drama series Famous and Fractured. So this is part 2. Make sure you go back and listen to part 1, Famous and Fractured, When Celebrity Love Fails, episode 45. So, Chrisean Rock and BlueFace, I am so tired of them, but they're everywhere. So they put it out there, and I'm going to talk about it. So I heard Chrisean say in one of her rants that instead of talking about her, pray for her. Well, we all prayed for her when she got pregnant and prayed that the baby would be healthy. And what did she do? Laughed in our faces. See, it's hard to help someone that doesn't see that they have a problem. Someone that knows they're grown, so they don't want to be told what to do. Or someone that thinks they know everything. So allegedly, CPS paid her a visit. It was only a matter of time. They should have been there when she delivered that child. I don't know why they waited so long. Let's watch this video. Hit that like button and subscribe.
I got my people looking into the door. I don't know who's going to keep it.
Excuse me, sir, what are you guys arresting her for?
A whole other charge.
A warrant out for what?
Sorry?
A warrant for what, sir?
There's a warrant for doing it. Yeah, you going to record me the whole way?
The whole way, beautiful.
Why?
You're a big star.
I'm thinking of arguing about something that just found out it's a picture of, bro.
Just like Beyonce just doing
You're a fucking goof who drank your baby.
Oh my God.
You drank your baby to the grave.
Make me mod. Make me
That's
mod.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it for my family. Yeah, we may mess up on the way. I need y'all to take for me. I don't need y'all to pass judgment. Please keep your opinions to yourself. For real.
Welcome back to Star Hush, where the chaos never sleeps and the truth hits harder than a headline. Chrisean Rock is in full meltdown mode, and it's not just online drama this time. Word is, CPS just pulled a fast one and took Junior right out from under her, and now she's going off across social media like a wildfire. But here's the twist. This wasn't random. It wasn't sudden. CPS had been watching, and when they finally made their move, they didn't come empty-handed. It all started after a disturbing clip hit the net, a video showing someone putting Junior in a dangerous spot, and fans couldn't believe what they saw. That footage, it had the whole internet buzzing and authorities moving fast. Right after that video dropped, CPS allegedly showed up with a full search team and raided Chrisean's home. And what they found? Let's just say, it shook people to their core. Sources say CPS had already been tracking the situation for months, keeping tabs on her activity. But the final straw was when Chrisean reportedly left Junior inside a car during a heat wave just to argue with BlueFace. That moment changed everything. Not only was Junior removed from her care, but Chrisean is now facing serious legal trouble. The streets say she's looking at charges related to Junior endangerment, and if things go the way people expect, she could be back behind bars before she even settles into freedom again. Rumors are flying that during the raid, authorities found alcohol, illegal substances, and other risky items way too close to where Junior was staying. And that was enough for CPS to act immediately.
It's a different demon. 2, I did not leave my child in no freaking car. He was outside where everybody was standing. It was multiple people sitting around his stroller, waiting for me to get off the phone, because my child father is over here being demonic, don't want to support me, don't want to do nothing, don't want to send me nothing. He talking about sitting in a house. Because, what? I have a great support system. I have help. I have Pastor Mike. I have Tim Bone. I I can name, I have Arissa. I have a lot of support that's there for my son. I don't have to pay for anything. Diapers, wipes, clothes, you name it. No, I'm not homeless. That's the other thing. Stop. Y'all weird, especially that whole side. Y'all never cared for my son. What the heck? First it wasn't his. Y'all kept saying that. First it wasn't his. Then it was he's retarded. Then it was that. Y'all kept saying he was.
This wasn't a warning shot. This was full custody removal with a legal case stacked on top. And here's what makes it even wilder. Chrisean just got out of jail not long ago. It's barely been a minute, and already she's looking like she's about to go back. The streets are loud, saying she's unfit and reckless. And now that CPS files are leaking, people are seeing just how deep it goes. The documents show this wasn't a one-time thing. CPS had been keeping tabs on her movements, home life, and who she kept around her son. And once that final incident happened with the car, boom, they came in with full force. Let's not forget, people been side-eyeing Chrisean for a while now. From her partying while pregnant to live streaming questionable behavior, the internet's had questions. But these new allegations, they're turning that doubt into full-on outrage. Allegedly, when agents pulled up to Chrisean's house for the investigation, what they walked into was nothing short of shocking. Reports say the place wasn't even close to being safe for her son. Items that could seriously harm him were out in the open, right within reach. But hold on, it gets worse. Word is bottles of alcohol were spotted everywhere around the house, just sitting out in the open, and sources claim there were also some questionable substances found scattered in spots where Junior could have easily been exposed. People are saying it was clear that no real effort was made to clean up, or even pretend like the place was being watched by authorities. And let's be real, the streets are saying this is way deeper than just a messy house. The most disturbing part? Allegedly, when CPS agents confronted her about the dangerous stuff being around, she brushed it off. She reportedly told them it didn't matter because Junior can't even walk or crawl yet. So in her eyes, that meant he couldn't grab or reach anything. That response alone had people stunned. And here's where things got even heavier, because with that one statement, Chrisean accidentally confirmed the rumors that have been floating around for months, that Junior might be facing some kind of developmental delay or disability. People online have been speculating for a long time that something wasn't right. And now, that comment only added fuel to the fire. It's been a touchy subject for a while, but now folks are feeling like they have solid confirmation. Even BlueFace's mother, Laya, has spoken on this before. She made a video months ago on Instagram where she hinted that something was off, and people brought it back up the second this new info came out.
Their mother drank and smoked while they was pregnant. That's why they're so angry. Because who the fuck is angry? You supposed to be angry at them that did this. Not, that's the reason why you don't find it to be angry is because you did it. Then y'all want to hop on here talking about I'm talking about my grandbaby. No, I'm talking about the trifling mammy. Now, please don't get me started because I done already repented.
Chrisean used to shut down the talk real quick whenever folks brought up anything about Junior's condition. But the moment she was sitting in front of CPS, suddenly, she opened up fast like it was her golden ticket to stay out of trouble. Some are saying she tried to play it like a sympathy move, using Junior's delays to dodge responsibility. But that move didn't land at all. CPS wasn't falling for it. They saw right through what she was trying to do and didn't waste any time. They immediately took Junior out of her care. And now, no one really knows how long she's going to be without him, but judging by how things are unfolding, it's not looking like she'll be getting him back anytime soon. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get worse, boom, here comes a whole new storm. Reports say CPS opened a full-on endangerment case tied directly to her. And let's be real, those kinds of charges are serious. If this plays out the way some people expect, she's facing some real legal pressure that could put her behind bars. But here's the wildest part. They didn't even need to go deep to find dirt. All they had to do was scroll through the internet. Social media basically built the case for them. There are so many clips of Chrisean doing stuff that just looks irresponsible. And fans have been screaming about it for years. We're not here to drag her, but we can't ignore what's out there either. When you add what CPS found in her house to all the online footage, yeah, it paints a rough picture. Now let's talk about the final straw that might have pushed CPS to act. Fans had been tagging them for almost 2 years, begging someone to step in and protect Junior. But nothing happened. Not until that one Twitch stream a few days ago. And whew, that moment, It shook everybody watching. Chrisean was live streaming while on the phone with BlueFace, and right in the middle of it, she asked a couple of Twitch staff to take Junior to the car during a brutal heat wave. It was hot, humid, and she left him in the vehicle without her while she kept arguing.
I can call you later so you can do what you gotta do.
No, you don't gotta call me later. I just don't want to argue. You can stay on the phone.
I guess you busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
Huh? I'm not busy at all.
Yeah, I guess you busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
I'm not
even busy.
Okay.
Babe,
You're busy right now.
I'm not busy. I'm not busy. I'm not busy. I'm about to put a baby in the car. Is that okay? Do you mind taking him to the car? Thank you.
Do you mind taking him to the car? Thank you.
Wow, look at this. 94% of people believe company culture is important to an organization's success. Frankly, I have no idea.
It all went down during a Twitch live stream, and let me tell you, it was a mess from the start. Chrisean had Junior locked inside the car, crying his lungs out while she was inside, chilling and locked into a full-on convo with BlueFace, and not just any convo, a heated back and forth like the world wasn't watching. What made it worse? BlueFace is the same one who's been very clear. He doesn't want her, and he sure don't want her son either. That's who had her attention while Junior was left struggling in the heat. Twitch staff on site were trying to step in. They could clearly hear her son crying from outside the building, and one of them even told her to go check on him. But Chrisean, she stayed seated, unfazed, like it was no big deal. The energy was real dismissive, like she couldn't be bothered. By the time she finally dragged herself out there to get him, it was too late. Junior was already coughing from crying too hard in that hot car.
Hey, go! Here I come, Papa! Hey! It's okay. It's okay. No, I'm going to the dentist. Don't come? Okay. Well, is Jack driving?
Jack's driving.
Y'all act like that. Y'all don't even know what's going on. I'm not putting my child in the camera. Y'all keep saying, attend to my baby. I am attending to my baby. That's why I have certain people here tell me attend to my baby while I'm working. I'm not finna keep, you know? So, all that, put prayer hands, y'all. Everybody that loves me in the chat.
Now let's get into the part that really had folks fuming, the heat wave incident. We're talking triple digits across the country, and everybody knows the rule. You do not leave your son locked in a car, not even for a minute. No AC, no windows cracked, just straight heat pressing down, and Chrisean still thought it was cool to walk away and leave Junior in that car while she was busy chatting it up with BlueFace. And what makes it even worse, BlueFace wasn't even outside, he was behind bars. People couldn't believe it. While her son was locked inside a hot car, sweating and crying, Chrisean was too caught up trying to argue with her baby daddy like the heat wasn't lethal. And this wasn't just a little slip-up. It looked like straight-up reckless behavior. Viewers on Twitch watched the whole thing go down, and it left a nasty taste in everyone's mouth. One viewer even said, "She acted like that boy ain't even exist." And just like that, CPS finally snapped into action. After ignoring countless complaints, this was the moment they couldn't overlook. They rolled in ready to check the situation, and what started as a welfare check turned into a full-blown investigation. What they found during that house visit only added more fuel to the fire, and now it's looking like Chrisean could lose custody of Junior for real. And if she thinks the internet's gonna show her sympathy now, that's not happening. Folks been calling CPS for months, begging someone to step in before things got worse. People have literally been saying it's only a matter of time before something bad happens, and now it's here. Fans are flooding the comment section everywhere, dragging her nonstop. One said, "She thinks she untouchable, but her time's coming." Another wrote, "CPS better get Junior the life he deserves. That girl been out of control." And the worst part, some people ain't even surprised. They've been warning her, trying to get her to wake up, but it's like she never listened. Now let's rewind the tape, because this didn't start with CPS knocking at her door. The warning signs were all over the place, and folks been sounding the alarm for months. One of the biggest red flags, Chrisean bringing Junior to wild concerts when he was barely even a month old. No protective headphones, no care in the world. Loud music blasting packed crowds, and this little newborn out there like it was a party. And let's not forget what BlueFace exposed while she was still pregnant. He jumped online and let it all out, saying she smoked a blunt on the way to the hospital. He claimed she was lighting up and heading to do a show while already in labor. He posted, "You smoked your way to birth. You don't think I can get the kid for real?" And even though he said he didn't want to take his son at first, he made it clear. If she kept acting wild, he would step up. And then he really dropped the mic. BlueFace said, "My son not healthy because she drank, smoked, and got hit her whole pregnancy. She couldn't even take 1 month off." That line had people shook, especially after fans started noticing Junior having health issues on camera. And that's not just messy, it's sad, because even now, after all that, there are claims flying around that she hasn't taken her son to get proper medical care. You remember that hernia situation, right? BlueFace aired it out and told the world Chrisean refused to get Junior surgery when he was just a few weeks old. He called it irresponsible and said he was thinking about calling CPS. But back then, the internet dragged him for it. People said he was being petty and trying to humiliate her while she was a new mom. But now, some folks are starting to wonder if he was actually right all along. It gets deeper too. Her old friend Jaden came forward and claimed Chrisean didn't just ignore the problem, she stopped others from helping Junior too. According to Jaden, she reached out to her cousin, a specialist in developmental delays, to get Junior evaluated and maybe some early help. But Chrisean shut it down fast. Jaden wasn't about to stay quiet either. She went straight to social media and dropped a whole video spilling every detail. No filter, no holding back.
Shannon, why didn't you convince her to help Junior? I did. My cousin is a specialist. I did the best I could. My cousin works with autistic children. She works one-on-one with all kinds of children. It don't matter if you're autistic, if you're not, if you're regular children, we offered the help as much as we can. My cousin literally has her BA in all of this. It's when people are in denial of stuff, it's you can't help people when they're in denial of what's actually going on in reality. I get.
Everybody's asking the same thing. How does Chrisean keep treating her own son like this? From locking Junior in the car during a heat wave, to leaving him surrounded by alcohol and hard substances, to skipping doctor visits, it's getting harder and harder to make excuses for her. And the most shocking part, CPS waited this long to finally take action. It's wild, because this isn't just about poor decisions. This looks intentional. If she loves her son like she claims, then why is she constantly putting him in risky situations? The internet's been asking that for months now, and honestly, it might trace back to something darker, something she's already said herself. Let's not forget, there's actual footage out there showing Chrisean drinking while she was pregnant. Not rumors, not hearsay, video evidence. Her own friends and family were in the clip, trying to get her to stop sipping on bottles and slow down, but she wasn't having it. She told them straight up that she didn't care. And here's the part that really shook folks. She allegedly said she'd get rid of the pregnancy whenever she wanted to. That sentence alone had people freezing the video and watching it back with their jaws on the floor. Whether she was serious or not, it's clear she wasn't thinking about Junior's future in that moment. And fans haven't forgotten it.
Yeah, I woke up today knowing I don't want a child no more. I don't want no kid no more. I don't think I want to be a girlfriend. We have a BlueFace girlfriend.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at? Oh my gosh.
Drink it.
She asked for another bottle. I'm just
So you get a liquor?
Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
No,
You shut the door because it's cold.
liquor.
Now here's where things take a messy emotional turn, because even Chrisean's own words show she wasn't all the way in with this pregnancy from the jump. In a post that resurfaced on Instagram, she basically admitted the only reason she kept her pregnancy was because she felt like it was already too late to do anything else. She said it herself. "I'm 20 weeks already." She went on to write, "When I see the face of what's growing inside of me, I had to pray the fear away of being a mommy. It's super overwhelming because this pregnancy was planned, but now we don't see a future with me anymore." That one post had people side-eyeing heavy, especially when she added that she and BlueFace had lost trust in each other, and she was left with the option of termination. Then came the line that really shook the room. "I was surprised I'm not far along, that it's no turning back from being a mommy." Whew. That right there made fans start connecting dots fast. The energy was giving regret, not joy. And now people are saying that's the reason why her behavior toward Junior has been so careless. Some folks believe this wasn't about becoming a mother out of love. It was a plan to keep BlueFace close. And now that he's locked up and fully detached from her, she allegedly doesn't feel that same motivation to step up as a mom. That theory hit hard when folks remembered something else she said a couple years back. She broke down on live and claimed BlueFace once pressured her to end multiple pregnancies, but then turned around and started a whole family with Jaden. That betrayal cut deep, and people think she never really healed from it.
What hurt? Let me tell you what hurt. When you told me get rid of the babies and then have a baby with a pregnant with. That's what really hurt. Are you listening?
Now fans are saying the truth might have been hiding in plain sight all along. She knew she was losing BlueFace to Jaden, and the pregnancy? That might have been her last-ditch move to keep him locked in. According to the streets, Chrisean didn't just get pregnant for herself, it was a chess move. But when that backfired and BlueFace dipped anyway, that's when people say her behavior with Junior started shifting, for the worse. The internet's not holding back either. A bunch of folks are saying she's been reckless ever since. Like Junior don't matter to her now that BlueFace isn't in the picture. The comments have been brutal. People online saying things like, "This is why CPS should have been on this from day one." Some even claiming Junior should have been removed the moment he was born before things got this far. But it didn't stop with fans. Nope. When that video of her leaving Junior locked in the car in the middle of the heat started going viral, even celebrities stepped in. Monty Slaughter didn't hold her tongue. She came through with facts and a full breakdown of what's really going on behind the scenes. Montes posted, "The baby doesn't even have a pediatrician, and I know that for a fact." She went on to say that Junior hadn't been seen by a doctor in almost a year. That's wild. She even said there's no father listed on the birth certificate, and Junior was born in a birthing center, not a hospital. Which means Chrisean had full responsibility to make sure he got seen before the 12-week mark, and she didn't. According to Moniz, she only took Junior to the doctor after BlueFace blasted her online about the hernia he had as a newborn. But get this. Moniz claimed Junior also has Cody chat, and Chrisean still won't take him in for a proper checkup. Why? Because she allegedly knows if she steps into a clinic, CPS will swoop in and take Junior for real. We all know that toddlers constantly catch little bugs here and there, especially if they're not getting proper care. So if Junior really hasn't been seen by a doctor in close to a year, folks are saying that's straight up neglect. And let's not even get into how she allegedly didn't take him to a pediatrician for the first few months. That's a whole separate storm. Now here's the kicker. Monty Slaughter's post might have been the match that lit the fuse. After her comment went viral and started spreading like wildfire, CPS pulled up to Chrisean's door less than 24 hours later. That timing got people talking, wondering if Montes finally pushed things to the tipping point. But even with CPS stepping in, fans are still torn. Some are cheering that Junior's finally out of what they see as a harmful situation, while others are worried about where he's ended up. Because let's be honest, this isn't just any situation. Junior has unique needs. He's nearly 2 years old and still can't walk or hold up his head. There are also rumors that he might have visual impairments. So placing him in the foster system could be real tricky, especially considering his high needs and everything swirling around his parents. And here's where things get even messier. Usually, in situations like this, CPS will first try to place the child with a family member, but according to reports, nobody stepped up. Yep, the word on the street is that neither Chrisean's nor BlueFace's families wanted to take Junior in. That's wild. It might sound shocking at first, but let's not forget, Chrisean and her sister, Taseki, been beefing heavy for a while now, so she's not going to be an option. And BlueFace's parents, they've always had a chaotic dynamic. Think back to that time in court last year when Chrisean got arrested, and Junior was with her. Both BlueFace's mom and dad were there, and they were arguing about who was going to take the baby. Neither one wanted the responsibility. That moment told fans everything they needed to know. So when CPS showed up this time, it wasn't just about the car video or social media pressure. It was because Junior had nowhere else to go, and the people around him weren't stepping up. His dad's in prison. His mom's behavior raised red flags, and no family members were willing to claim responsibility. So CPS did what they had to do. Now Chrisean better get herself a solid legal team, fast, because CPS isn't playing games anymore. This case could easily spiral into something much bigger. She's already facing potential charges, public pressure, and a custody battle that's only just begun. But now we gotta ask, do you think CPS made the right move by removing Junior from Chrisean's care? Was it about keeping him safe? Or do you think they're being too harsh because she's young and in the spotlight?
See, there is a million things she could have and should have done. I once heard some dumbass person say, and it went a lot like this: kids don't come with manuals. And I always found that statement quite stupid for the person who is saying it, because there is books out there to help you navigate through motherhood. And just like you took time to read a driver's manual or learn what you needed to know to pass through school, why shortchange a child who didn't ask to be here? Prepare yourself. You got 9 months to do it. If you genuinely want to be a good mother or a better mother, or better yet, a role model for your child, you will change, you will learn, and you will ask questions. It's unacceptable not to. And it's unacceptable for her not to take her child to a doctor for a follow-up after delivering them. I really don't understand the mental of some people. I guess everyone don't have common sense. She is missing some melatonin anyway. Look, just because you can become a mother doesn't mean you have to. I hope she becomes the poster child for what not to do during pregnancy. Now we have yet again another broken home with a single mother with a child that clearly needs both parents to be present consistently, not part-time. Well, thank you guys for watching and subscribing. If you would like to support the channel or just buy me some chocolate, my Cash App is in the description. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video. Tell all your family, friends, and coworkers all about Unapologetic Radio. Until next time, be blessed.